did this happen to me? What's gonna happen to me? What's gonna happen to me? I can't move. Look, there's just a ceiling right here over my head. Look, my legs. Look. And I have pain. And I'm so scared. What's gonna happen to me? And also, anyway, I used to be with my mother, and we were living in the jungle, and I was her baby, and then somebody came and killed her, and they grabbed me and took me. I don't even understand how something like this could happen, because I'm in the jungle. I don't know why. Why would I be in a hell like this? Where's my mother? What's gonna happen to me? Why do I have to be in this cage? And then a whole bunch of animals were together, and we were put in cages, and tight cages, and taken far away, and I was so scared, and I was screaming, and everybody was screaming, and our mothers were dead, and what's gonna happen to me? How can I be here? I hope I'm never a human. Oh, I don't ever want to be a human. That would be so bad. And then put me on an airplane and squashed in the cargo in the dark, and it was so cold, and there was no food and water, and I was thirsty and hungry and shivering, and I got some infections, and everybody was freaking out, and I didn't know about an airplane and the cargo. Oh, now, how could there be a God? Where is God? God, why do animals suffer? Why do animals suffer? What did I do wrong? Why do animals suffer? How can people be so cruel? How can people just do this? How can they? I wish they could be inside this cage and know what it feels like. Maybe they'll kill me soon when it's so bad they have no use for me anymore, because I'll just be too sick even if I'm still alive, and they'll have to kill me. Let the animals go. Don't let all this waste of animals, all this waste of feeling glorious life that could have lived for real. Don't let all this suffering be in vain. Please help to realize no one should ever do this to anything which lives. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and please help animals whenever and wherever you can. Please help this gruesome suffering that is going on every minute, every second, around the clock, around the world, in this city, in these towns, in every town, everywhere. And animals cannot be heard. They are locked behind clandestine facilities where entry is not allowed and where the light of day does not shine, where debate is not even fostered, where people cannot even come on in the open very much and talk about these things for fear of repercussions to themselves, but also because they don't want the goals questioned. They don't want any impedance or any changes to what laboratories are now allowed to do. So covered over were people to see, were people to walk through them, were people to have to be like the animals and get a sense of just what we're talking about here. Many, many people, if not the majority, would just lay down and die virtually, so to speak, as a figure of speech. So please help animals, and people talk about medicine needing animals to be used. No life should ever be used. You can never use something and be gruesome and torturesome and say, I did fine and here's what I did. And the whole issue of how medicine should proceed and how medicine could and should and can continue to grow and go is a whole other topic that has many parts to it and many opportunities in many ways within the kind of thing that it is now without the use of animals. And that's another whole area of discussion that I'm not going to get into right here. Right here, I want to talk about the immediate event that you can never get over, which is how terrible it is to be an animal used for research. So please help the animals. And when you see the slates of organizations at the end of this show that are there to help animals and help with all kinds of rules and regulations and policies so that animals do not get as mistreated as they might be even without such organizations existing. And even now it's so hard to be an animal. So when you see the slates of these organizations that help animals, please write to them or telephone them and join into the letter writing campaigns. You don't even have to spend money with these organizations, just help with letter writing campaigns on innumerable subjects that impact what life is going to be like for an animal.